Welcome to 0.2 Class Information. By the end of this video, you will be able to explain the classroom policies and procedures you will follow in this classroom. While watching this video, these are the expectations. This should be the only video you have open, and you should be using headphones. Make sure you listen with purpose. Mind your time. Most video lessons should take no more than 10 minutes to complete. Take notes. If you have guided notes, fill in the missing notes from the slides. If not, a good rule of thumb is to write down anything in red. Answer the questions that are within the video. And finally, pause and rewind as much as you need to. Your notes will be checked for accuracy. A little bit about me, Miss Sogling. I graduated from Temple University in 2019. I've worked at the Academy of Natural Sciences, which is the Dinosaur Museum, and the Da Vinci Science Center as an outreach educator before I was a teacher. My current TV show that I'm watching is Bob's Burgers. I do have ADHD, and I will talk about Lucille a lot, and she is not my child, she is my cat. If you need to contact me, I'd prefer if you would only text me between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Or email me, delaney.sogling@masterycharter.org. I'm not going to respond right away, so please be patient. Office hours are going to be posted on the window by the door. I'll update them weekly or as they change, but they're typically going to be Tuesday and Wednesday after school. When you come into chemistry, you're going to greet me by the door. Then you're going to pick up any handouts from the yellow bin on the table. Then, when you find your seat, you're going to get out your laptop and go to our Google website and get this loaded for class. And while you're waiting for that to load, you're going to complete your Do Now and daily check-in in your notebook. The materials you will need for chemistry include a pen or pencil, headphones that connect or plug into your Chromebook, a folder and a notebook, and this needs to be just for chemistry, and you can leave it in your class cubby, which is under your class bin on the bookshelf. A charged Chromebook, and a periodic table. If you forget any of these materials in your locker, you will not be sent to go get them. Grading. Homework is 10%. Formative grades, like mastery mini quizzes, classwork, or labs, is 40%. Quizzes is 35%. Benchmark is 15%. And late work will not be accepted. Because our classwork has flexible due dates due to it being self-paced, you have until the end of the unit to get your work turned in. Once we take the unit test, you cannot hand in anything for that unit anymore. We are done with it. And then plagiarizing or copying of any kind will result in a 0 for that assignment and cannot be made up. If it's a summative assignment, you most likely will not pass the report period. And I also want to add in there, if you copy off of someone, you and the person you copy off of will get a 0 for that assignment. So for redoing assignments, there are only specific assignments you can redo. So the ones that cannot be redone include like your video notes, grades, your benchmark, your mastery mini quiz if you pass the first time with at least an 80%. I also want to add in there like any practice assignments that you do in class. Grades that can be redone are your quizzes or checkpoints, and in order to do that, all homework must be completed to do corrections. And then your mastery mini quiz, but only if you didn't meet mastery, which is an 80% the first time you take it. Your grade for your mastery mini quiz will be an average of the two scores that you get from the first and second time that you take it. Some technology norms. So this is a picket policy. No cell phones, iPads, or personal computers. They need to be in your locker. If you are seen with a phone or an iPad, I will take it, hand it over to a dean, and you will get it back from them at the end of the day. For Chromebooks, you need to bring it charged every day. Turn on immediately when you get to class, so let it load and connect to the internet. And then while you're on your Chromebook, you are only on our class website and doing chemistry assignments. You are not doing random things or other assignments or other classes. And some non-negotiables and expectations, which I like to call just doing the bare minimum. Arrive to class on time and be prepared. Follow the rules. Your actions have consequences. Not following the rules will result in a consequence. Listen to and follow the directions. Don't talk over Miss Sogling while I'm addressing the class. Don't disrupt the learning environment. work on chemistry in chemistry, and complete the work to the best of your ability and ask questions when you need help. And finally, exit procedures. I'll set a timer for the last 5 minutes of class. At that time, you will go to the daily checkout on our website and update your progress so I can grade it and give you feedback. While you're waiting for the bell, return anything you borrowed, make sure your desk is cleared of any trash, pack up your stuff, and remain seated while you wait for the bell to ring. Don't line up at the door, it's a safety issue, and honestly, it's very annoying. And then when the bell rings, push in your chair. This is the end of slides for 0.2, class information. Make sure your guided notes are complete before moving on to the next assignment, which would be assignment number 2, practice assignment. Because it has a paper and a laptop in the assignment name, you need both of those things. And then after that, your mass reading quiz.